Here's everyone, welcome aboard. My name is Joseph James. It's April 6, 2011. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Hump day here in our live trade room. And boy, it definitely lived up to its name today. Boy, challenging day today. It was a Wednesday morning, so Wednesdays always mean crude oil. We're always looking at that crude inventories at 10:30 on Wednesdays, so we know the personality is different in the pre-market, before the news, when the market opens up at 9 o'clock, and then of course we're looking for that change in personality after 10:30. So Wednesday mornings, if you're trading crude, you got to have inventories on your mind at 10:30. And again, we knew we were going to get a different personality before 10:30 and after 10:30. And it was actually kind of funny today because we got a mixed news event at mixed news report at 10:30. So news comes out at 10:30, right? We got inventories on crude rising, falling distillate, gasoline rising, demand's up, down. So mixed, right? Mixed news at 10:30. But it was funny because our biggest trade of the day came at 10:35, but it wasn't based upon that news. Remember what happened this morning? So here's my 21 range, right? There is my price wedge, right? There's my price wedge. Now with that price wedge, pretty easy to see there, once we break out of this wedge, right, I then went to buy a pullback, right? Wave pattern long. 1035 on crude, 108.75, 10 and 20, right? 20 ticks. Now again, this was that example of reading tape. What happened was, again, there's your channel or your wedge. We're going to break above the wedge, and then at 10:30 here, we find ourselves sitting right at the highs. It's a perfect looking perfect looking wave long. And what do we get? We get the weather report comes out saying they're expecting a higher than expected or more hurricanes than normal, right? We're expecting a rather active hurricane season. And so we all heard it, and we said, whoa, what would that mean for crude? A very active hurricane season, I'll bet price jumps. Sure enough, momentum curls up, speed increases, big buyers, I get long for the wave pattern long, I make my 20 ticks or my $200. And again, it was a perfect pattern. Great location on this, right? Using this swing high as your guide, right? Great spot for the wave. Obviously, it didn't go very far. It ended up going up +5, +10 for me, right? And then reversing back down. Now, when it reversed back down, again, we were trying to sell the highs here, but we kept bouncing off this 55 support, right? That drove us nuts today. Every time we went back up, because now what's going to happen is, next time I go back up, one more time, right? I'm going to buy a pullback one more time.